Hola, señoritas. Hola, muchachos. Me llamo es Rico Suave, and I am your host for the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, today I am doing a Wild Eye ranking. Now, I'm not sure if I've ever done a Wild Eye ranking before as far as a single franchise. It's possible I did one with the Caesar and Otto franchise. I do not remember right now at this moment. I'll have to go back and look. If I did, I'm going to pin that video up here because that would have been my first official franchise ranking for Wild Eye. But I must say that I enjoyed this franchise much, much more. And that's not a dig at Caesar and Otto. It's a fun franchise, but I really loved this one. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, I am talking about the adventures of Bubba himself, the Meathook Massacre franchise, created by none other than my absolutely favorite all-time director of ever and ever all-time, not Dustin Ferguson. But I gotta say, Dustin, you did well, my friend, in this one. I gotta give you props. There's only 2 films I really didn't like in this franchise. As for the rest, they're all phenomenal. Guys, give it up for this franchise. I hope you'll go back and check out all of my reviews, and I hope you will check out this Meathook Massacre franchise because it definitely deserves some recognition for being low budget and doing what they did on the budget they had and the restraints they had. I think they did a very good job. This is shot on video at its best. Coming in the 9th spot, yes, there are 9 films in this franchise. We have Meathook Massacre Mayhem. This is basically a clip show with about 12 minutes of original footage, hence why I didn't like it. In the number 8, we have Meathook Massacre 5, The Final Chapter. The reason I didn't like this one very much was it was also a clip show movie. Now, this one was done by Dustin Ferguson, who I call the king of stock footage, and there's a reason for that. Now, putting the original Meathook Massacre at number 7 may make some people pause and say, you must not have liked that movie. That is not true. In fact, nothing could be further from the truth. In fact, from here on out, I loved every single one of these films. Meathook Massacre, the original, is an awesome film, and it's probably one of the best films by Dustin Ferguson, with the exception of one more that's on this list. I think that he created a great world here, and I truly, truly enjoyed it. But the other movies in the franchise were just a bit better, so that puts this one at number 7. Coming up at number 6 is Meathook Massacre 2. Now, this one did better than the first. It built well upon the world that was established, and it brought up some awesome stuff. At the number 5 spot is Meathook Massacre 6 Bloodline. I noticed that a few of these films have some of the same titles as movies in the Friday the 13th and Wrong Turn franchise, and at first I thought that might have been an homage, but if you get right down to it, a lot of these titles have been used. I mean, Bloodline's been used in how many different franchises? Now, this is my favorite cover art of the entire franchise. I do really like this cover art a lot. Meathook Massacre 6 is an awesome Thanksgiving film. If you're ever in search of a Thanksgiving film to watch, check this one out. In at the number 4 spot, we have Meathook Massacre Next Generation. Now, Next Generation is an awesome movie. I truly did enjoy it, and I loved the return of Bubba. It has my favorite mask in the franchise. The only thing about it was I wish that the original Bubba, Robert Langford, was still in the movie. At number 3 is Meathook Massacre 4. Bubba gets himself a lover, hence the Rico Suave voice at the beginning. Bubba and his newly begotten love of his life go on a romantic comedy trip throughout our memories. I just love a good rom-com. In fact, you might say I'm crazy for it. And in the number 2 spot, we have Meathook Massacre 3, First Hunt. Now, this is a prequel, and I truly enjoyed watching Bubba get his first kills on. And, of course, that leaves my number 1, Meathook Massacre 7, Bubba's Dead. Also known as Bubba's Dead, The Final Massacre, or Meathook Massacre 7, The Final Massacre, Bubba's Dead, or something like that. I truly enjoyed these movies, guys. This is an awesome film. Bubba takes a road trip, and we have a blast. I hope that you will give this one a chance, and I hope you will give props and much love to Wild Eye and their partner Visual Vengeance. Thank you to Wild Eye. Thank you to the Raw and Extreme Line division. And buenos noches, amigos.
Rebel, bitch, bitch, rebel, rebel, party, party, sex, 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 and don't forget the violence, blah, blah, blah. Got your lovey-dovey, sad and lonely, stick your stupid slogan, and everybody sing along. Babble, babble, bitch, bitch, rebel, rebel.